Now let's go back about 65 years when nuclear war was a major fear, when Ike was telling the world about the scam.
He was talking about big business.
He warned us about the industrial complex making bombs and who knows what next as we soldiered off to Vietnam.
Someplace no one heard of.
Then along came a guy called JFK who saw the world in a different way and tried to make some sanity of it all.
Yeah, the world was going crazy.
But the ones who really run the show said this man will have to go, and that's when America took its first big fall.
A sad, shocking day.
John's replaced with Lyndon B., a Southern Democrat, you see, with policies directly out his ass.
Did someone mention creepy?
While keeping the black man needy, he catered to his friends, the greedy, and bombed the hell out of Asians for the brag.
'Cause there's big bucks in bombs.
He quit the job that he got rich on, then Richard Nixon came along. Some say a loser from the very start.
But not a quitter.
He insisted that he was no crook, but China fished and he took the hook and speared the USA right in the heart.
And we're paying dearly for it.
Then Gerald Ford stepped to the plate. Most folks say he wasn't great, and his biggest claim to fame was falling down.
Hell, I fall down all the time.
Did you know he vacated Vietnam and he had himself a damn good plan while Senator Biden fought him every round?
He's never made one good decision.
And then a peanut farmer came along, and that's when things went really wrong. Now Jimmy was one hell of a nice guy, that's true.
Yeah, 'cause he tried to please everybody.
I swear that this man couldn't make one single plan that ever worked, no matter what he'd do.
You know, some folks are like that.
Now Ronald Reagan, that's another story. He left the planet with fame and glory, maybe 'cause he acted all his life.
Now he wasn't that good at it.
He tried to halt running up the debt. They were spending money we didn't have yet, and he built up the military directed by his wife.
He gave one for the Gipper, all right.
And then we got George H. Bush, the man who made a major push to take over the East and confiscate their oil.
I never did trust that man.
He befriended Saddam Hussein, then stabbed him in the back for personal gain as the world watched and paid more for their oil.
That's the corporations.
Now, Bill Clinton, there's a piece of waste, and that's only what's on the face. His crimes are proven, but voters found tonight.
Yeah, and he can play sax.
He's a killer, rapist, closet racist, and that's only just the basis. Who's endorsed by his psychopathic wife.
Now that's one hell of a resume.
Another Bush, he beats out Gore, who happens to be a climate whore, while Georgie wants some revenge for his dad.
That guy was a poster.
So he tells some lies about Iraq, and any fool could see the cracks, and where were all those WMDs at he had.
They could have at least planted some.
The next to come made history, but his promises were no mystery, but not one single promise did he keep.
Hey, I voted for that man.
He was likable and he talked good shit, but when it came right down to it, he sold our country out from underneath our feet.
Yeah, he's one smooth talker.
The real surprise of the day is when Donald Trump came out to play, and his policies freaked out the establishment.
But I knew it was going to be a good
He
ride.
was like a bull in a china store, but showed us there's so much more to fake news and being president.
Whatever happened to a level playing field?
The opposition connected lies using mainstream media and the FBI, eventually exposing their corruption.
I wonder how deep it goes.
While fighting off the left cabal, he ran the country and he ran it well, and he steered us from the pathway to destruction.
Things were getting pretty good.
And now we have Kamala and Joe, the winners of election, don't you know? They're a Trojan horse for the establishment.
Working for the corporation.
And now that they're back on course, we the people will be forced to obey the laws of their new rebuilt blueprint.
This should be fun.
So far, it's only been 2 years for Biden and Harris to bring us near a total downhill collapse of it all.
Isn't that treason?
Now they're doing what they've been taught. These public servants have long been bought. Screw the world, my family needs it all.
Sounds like treason.
So say goodbye to failed elections, goodbye democracy, goodbye to your freedom, say goodbye to family, goodbye to America. America, goodbye to the brave. Hello to communism, hello to be a slave. Say goodbye to your liberty, goodbye to all your cash. To all you folks who wanted this, goodbye and kiss my ass. Goodbye and kiss my ass.